welcome to Massachusetts. Come on in my kitchen, I'll show you what's cooking. Everyone always loves to know what people have in their cabinets, especially foodies. This is like a little bit of everything. So here's my favorite cabinet. These are all my spices. I use my clementine boxes to store them in. Alright, haven't gone grocery shopping yet, I'm going to warn you. Us New England women though, we're resourceful and I'm going to pull off a meal today. But you know, basic fruits, veggies, yogurt, dairy, a lot of kid stuff. So I thought I'd cook us up something quick and easy today. You want to nibble on something? I'm going to show you guys how to do a little edible gift giving and use that same gift to make something at home to set yourself up for dinner for the week. I'm going to grab some salt right behind you. So I salt my water, but I don't oil it. I'm going to put in a pound of pasta, but I'm going to use it to make 2 dishes. So we're going to give this fettuccine just a quick turn so it doesn't stick. So while this pasta is boiling, I'm going to show you the cutest idea for a little edible gift giving this holiday season. We are going to do 2 compound butters. We're going to do a savory compound butter and a sweet compound butter. This one is going to be savory, so what I'm going to add to it is 4 cloves of garlic, a couple tablespoons of chopped shallots. I'm going to give a pinch of crushed red pepper flakes, maybe a little bit more. So the idea of zest, I do it a lot being a New England cook because it just uses every bit of your fruit and vegetable. And it's going to add a great flavor to this butter. I'm going to just completely raid this lemon balm plant. So now I'm going to raid the parsley. So now we're going to go outside for a second. I have a rosemary plant on the little back deck. Oh, these smell so good. Let's take them inside and cut them up. I have all these herbs that I'm just going to roll up into a big ball. And I have this old cedar plank, which is probably not the best cutting board, but it's handy and I have it around. So when I'm not using cedar planks in the summer, I use them as little mini cutting boards, and by summertime, they smell like fresh herbs. So we have the savory one done. Now let's work on the sweet one. Pound of butter, salted, unsalted, doesn't matter. I'm going to add about 1/3 cup of chopped toasted walnuts, about 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar, a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm telling you, this microplane I couldn't live without. This is a clementine. They're in season right now. Last but not least, we have about 1/8 teaspoon of a little clove cinnamon mixture. So if you have a KitchenAid mixer, or if you have any type of mixer, always get 2 bowls because it lets you double book your time. I need to clean this thing though. Look at how dirty that is. So we're slowly going to turn this on. So you just want to whip this up for maybe about a minute or 2 until it's nice, light, and fluffy, and straight down the sides if you need to. Ooh, this smells good. We've got our sweet one done, and now let's switch it out for the savory. So the pasta's done, so I'm going to give it a quick strain while my butter gets tons of flavor. This strainer was my great-grandmother's. I love those old relics. Doesn't it look like something a great-grandmother would have? So let me test it, make sure it's cooked perfectly. So I'm going to show you how to turn this butter into Christmas gifts, and then I'm going to show you how to turn it into dinner. And all we do is take this butter, I'm going to put it on this parchment paper. Now, I touch all my food, so unless you don't mind my fingers touching your food, then you're not going to want to eat in the Locketti kitchen. Now we're going to turn it into a log of butter. Grab the ends, squeeze it towards the middle, so it's like a piece of saltwater taffy. Cut some twine, and we'll tie the ends on these. So cute. So now let's take the butter, turn it into dinner, which is what I like. I'm going to grab some tongs, and we're just going to put half in each of these casserole dishes. And now we're going to add about 1/4 cup of each of the butters to each of the pastas. And we're going to let the heat from the pasta melt that in. So this one with the sweet butter, I am going to seal up, and I'm going to put in the refrigerator for later in the week. Maybe I'll do like a grilled salmon, like a citrus glazed salmon, serve it on top of the pasta with some veggies. Dinner's done for one day. Now this one I can't wait to eat, so I'm going to make something out of it right now. I'm going to get a good quality cheese to put over it. So good. If you have any rotisserie chicken, you could throw it right on top. Then I'm just going to rip up some of the herbs, just like a rustic tear. And then my burned pine nuts. I left them on the stove. I forgot about them, but darn it, I'm still going to include them for a little bit of color in there. So there you have it. 2 different butters, 4 different possibilities. So as they say in New England, I am wicked starving. I'm gonna try this. My kitchen's very laid back. So I'm taking the first taste. So there you have it. That's what's cooking in my kitchen this year. So good.